Hello everyone. So in Phidata learning series, in previous series we learned how simple and elegant feature of this Phidata, and now we are going to learn about next feature of Phidata. And just to recap, in earlier session we just installed Phidata with the best practice way through requirement.txt, and we created environment and all that, and then we ran this code, and then we saw that uh, based on this prompt change, this agent is able to decide, do I need to make a call to DuckDuckGo, or do I need to get answer from uh, this GPT 4.0 model itself. So that's what we did. Now we are going to learn about powerful and flexible features of Phidata. So what does it mean for us is it says Phidata agents can use multiple tools and follow instruction to achieve complex tasks. Means not one, we can have multiple tools which can be bind to the agent, and it will be and based on the instruction it can go and execute those tools to perform or achieve a complex task goal. So, for example, here it says that you can create a finance agent with tool to query finance data, right? So, for example, you will create a finance agent, one finance agent, which will have responsibility to call uh, uh, external APIs or external system to get finance related data. So here, this is the finance agent, and it has a model associated with it, which is nothing but a reasoning model. And tools, it will have Yahoo Finance tools, right? So we are giving stock price to and all those stuffs here, so that it will be based on all this configuration, it will be performing its task, right? So company info, company news, and all those stuffs, it has to go and it has to fetch it, right? Now, in instructions, we are passing use tables to display the data. This is the kind of system instruction we are passing to this agent. And show tools call true, markdown true. So we are having these two uh, configurations set true. Now, this finance agents, we are just directly, whatever instantiated here, we are directly going ahead and calling it, saying that print response, and for what query, summarize analyst communication for NVIDIA. So for NVIDIA symbol, it will go and it will uh, do the summarization and recommendations, and stream, this will be form of stream response. So this is the one example, and we will see it is able to interact with Yahoo Finance, and it will be able to give us. So we will have make a change within our existing code, and we will run this code. Let's switch to code. So now we are in our Visual Studio Code, VS Code, and I'm going to create a new file here for our new use case. So we will have Yahoo search.py, right? And I'm going to write the code over there. So for us, the code would be like this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna import first from file agent, import agent. So just we have to import agent. I think it's agent. Class is agent. Agent. Okay. And then from phi dot model, and we are going to use OpenAI model. So we'll call it OpenAI and import OpenAI chat. So with this, we will be interacting OpenAI chat or OpenAI model from phi dot tools dot y finance, and I'm going to import y finance tools. So these are the inbuilt capabilities in Phidata integrated with all those, and just we have to import. We don't need to write uh, that much code, and just what we have to do, we will do instantiate agent. So I'm going to write finance underscore agent equal to agent, and in this I'm going to pass all the parameter name equal to finance agent model equal to OpenAI chat, and I'm going to use with ID. We can pass the GPT 4.0, GPT dash 4.0, GPT 4.0, right? And then we need to mention tools. So what are the tools we are going to use? We'll mention. So if there is more than one tools, we can mention more than one tool. If there is one tool, we should be able to mention one tool. So in our case, we are going to use Yahoo Finance. So we will Yahoo Finance tools. We already have import with respect to that, and we are going to use stock price, and we are saying that true, right? And analyst recommendations, this should be also true. Company info, that is also true, right? And what else we can have it? We can have company news also. So we will write it company news true. So with all these parameters, it will go and perform the search accordingly. And also it will give us the response back, right? And next configuration, we should do instruction. So we are passing instruction as a system prompt. We can correlate with that. We are saying that use tables to display the data. So while responding, it will use tabular format to display the data. Then we're going to have show to calls. Yes, true. We would like to get it. So, and markdown equal to true. So this with this parameter, we have instantiated agent. So in this, we passed all the required stuff for a agent. So for agent, we need a model, we need tools, and those things we have already provided. Now we will call this agent. So we are having finance agent, and we are saying that print response against what? Against this question. So question is, we are going to ask summarize in a list recommendation for NVDA. NVDA is a symbol for NVIDIA stock. So, and a stream, I would like to get it as a stream, and I will say stream equal to true. That's it. So with this code snippet, we should be able to execute and get the response. So as we have already installed other stuff, so in a simple way, what we can do, we have to go to our environment, which we have already created. So our environment by env scripts and activate, and I'm in my environment. And for this, we need to have Y Finance because earlier we already have open chat. So we need Y Finance uh, packages need to be installed. So we will go in our requirement.txt. We will save this and now we will run pip install -r requirement.txt. So with this Yahoo Finance related packages will get installed, which our agent will use. So let it get installed. So now this package has been already installed, right? And we will go to our yahoosearch.py and now we will try to run it. Let's see. Python yahoosearch.py and let's see if there is no syntax error, we should be able to get response. Yes. So it's a started thinking, agent is started thinking, summarize analysis for NVIDIA, right? This is the question. And what it does, it's doing all these reasoning. So get analysis recommendation for this one. Here is the summary of analysis recommendation for NVIDIA, and it's providing period for 0 month strong by 11 point by 40 a 46 hold 5 shell 0 strong shell 0. So this is the tabular recommendation it is giving, and in summary what it's wrote here, it's wrote that over the past 4 months there has been a consistent trend of analyst recommendation a buy for Nvidia with a few main, maintaining a strong buy, right? Means a strong buy recommendation is there. No analyst have recommended to sell or strong sell during this period, and the number of hold recommendation is relatively low. So for low is also for hold is also relatively low. The outlook of Nvidia by analysts appears to be a prominently positive. So overall, its summary says that it's positive uh, at this point of time. So this is how, in a technical aspects, we can we can think of how we should be integrating with any tools. So now we will jump to next feature. So next feature of Phidata is multi-model by default. What does it mean? So it says that Phidata agent supports text, image, audio, and video. Means in this agent, we can get the support for text and LP scenarios, image scenarios, and audio and videos capabilities also. So we don't need to create or write a bunch of code when we would like to interact with these agents in these different formats. So as we already know, multimodal means multimodal LLMs, LLMs which has capability of text generation, image generation, audio and video generation, or audio and video based uh, context uh, interactions, right? So, for example, in this scenario, we will see how it can be beneficial and how we can leverage that. So, here we are considering an example where we would like to create an image agent that can understand image and make tool call as needed, right? So here we are going to create a image agent. So for image agent, we will provide a image and it will provide us detail about that image, right? So for this, you can see how simple this code is. Now we will jump to the code and we will see this example, how it is work. So now we are back to our code window where we are going to code uh, image agent. So I will name it image agent dot py and we will write code whatever we need for our project. So first of all, we have to import from py.agent import agent. So we will import Phidata agent and then we will import OpenAI chat from phi.agent phi.model dot OpenAI and we will import OpenAI chat. Import OpenAI chat, right? So phi.model.openai and then we imported chat. Now we will import phi dot tools dot duck duck go, which is the search engine which will provide us capability to search based on the image. And we will create now agent image search equal to agent And now we are going to pass model equal to OpenAI chat, and in this we will pass the ID GPT 4.0, GPT 4.0, sorry, right? And we will be having tools, array of tools, and which will be DuckDuckGo in our case, right? And then we are going to have markdown equal to true. So we have a few configuration here just to make it quick, and we will have agent search, and we are going to print response, and what we are going to say that, hey, we are going to ask, tell me about this image and give me the latest news about this image, right? And we are going to pass images equal to, and we can take any image, right? URL, and just we will point to it. So let me get that image. I bring that image and paste it here. So it's become one image which we would like to search. So we are saying, tell me about this image. Go and search and tell me about this latest news about this images, right? So we have, okay, we have to about this image, all right? And we can have this image construct here. And then in this array, we have provided this image, fair enough. And after giving image, what we can say that is stream equal to true. So we would like to get response in a stream way, right? So, uh, so let me iterate again. So here we build a agent, and with that agent, we have given this GPT-4o, GPT-4o model, and we created a tools construct, and within that we passed DuckDuckGo and markdown true. While invoking, we are saying print agent, uh, agent image search dot print response, and we are saying tell me about this image and give me the latest news about this image. And we have given this image, and we will see what's the response it's coming up against this image. Let me save this, and I will go to my command prompt, and again I will type Python, and it's this time image agent.py. So it started thinking, and currently I don't have capability to view or analyze. However, if you provide description, I can. So now it is not able to get that uh, image related this details. So let's see why it is. So see, I hit uh, that command. It seems like just I change in the prompts, and now it's started thinking. And first time it's saying that I don't know who is this in image, but depicts Mary's Basilica, right? And it's able to identify that place. I will receive the latest news about this Mary Basilica. Please hold on, and it is taking some time to go and next time make a call to get the news about it. So here, latest news regarding Saint Mary's Basilica. So here you should be able to see it is able to give us the news and it's a related link as well. So for all this, see how simple it is in Phidata. We don't need to have a lot of code and remember a lot of construct. It's pretty simple, straightforward, and output is also well formatted, right? So with this, what we learn? We learn the multimodal capabilities is by default. We will learn next capabilities of Phidata. So next feature or capability of Phidata we can see here is multi-agent orchestration. Means Phidata is providing a capability to orchestrate multiple agents where agent can interact with each other, right? But to achieve this, Phidata has a one construct that is called teams. So it will build a team and it will within that team it will bind all those individual agents and then it will allow us to pass a prompt and it will give us it will interact among them and it will give us the response. So with this example, let's see. It says that five data agents can work together as a team to achieve a complex task. So here it is letting us create an agent. One is web agent, another one is finance agent, and then creating a team. In that, we are giving all these two agents and instructions. So this is instruction being passed uh, to this core agent, and we are uh, again parameters. So the tool calls and all that, and then we are passing agent and print response, and we are saying summarize, analyst recommendation, and share the latest news for NVIDIA. And with this, it has to call one recommendation engine, which will be finance agent, which will do the recommendation for NVIDIA and NVIDIA share. And another, when we are asking for latest news, it has to go and do the web search. So here we don't need to uh, have a lot of code. Based on the instruction and prompt itself, it will decide which agents will be working on what specific part of task, and it is internally itself it is doing uh, planning. So based on prompts, it will understand, it will create a plan, and it will delegate the task to agents, and finally it will get a response and accumulate it and gives those response to the user. So now let's jump to the code. So now we are in the code, and we will going to create a new file which will help us to create the code. So we will create a multi-agent orchestration. multi-agent orchestration.py. Within this, we are going to write are all the codes. So here, the same thing, uh, but here some of the couple of new things we are going to do. So we are multi-agent orchestration, right? So we will go to multi-agent orchestration code. Right. So here we have imported agents, OpenAI Chat, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo Finance. We don't need to include any package because we have already uh, installed those packages. This is the agent, web agent, which will do its role is search the web for information. It will use GPT 4.0. It will use tool DuckDuckGo, and it will instruction we are giving always includes sources. So it will give us the source as well. Now the second agent is finance agent, which will work on finance data. So we are giving get finance data. So this guy will only work for financial data. This is the model GPT 4.0, and we are giving tool Yahoo Finance tool. We are giving a stock price true, analyst recommendation, and company info. These three things is true means it will provide those informations. And instruction for this is use table to display the data. Right now we are creating a team. Team is nothing but a orchestrator or master. And with this agents, we are giving in teams saying that you have one team member which is web agent and another is finance agent. So for any target goal, you have to use these guys to achieve it. Instruction for this we are giving always include sources, use table to display data, right? And show the tool calls true and markdown true. Now we are saying team agent print message and saying that summarize analyst recommendations and share the latest news for NVIDIA's symbol, right? And with this, if we will go, let's see how it's behaved. So we will run this Python multi-agent and we will see what it provides. Okay, so it started thinking, summarize, analyzed recommendation and share the latest news. So it's doing reasoning. It's running and transfer task to finance agent. It's saying that okay, I have transferred this task to finance agent, transfer task to web agent. Then it is transferring this task and asking find the latest news articles related to NVIDIA corporation. So see, it's not exact syntax it's going, it is having that reasoning capability and it is able to phrase it out and it's making call accordingly, right? And expected output, a summary of this is the prompt. It is saying that you have to provide me this. So still it's thinking additional information, focus on major developments, changes in stock price, new product releases, and market impact. So these are the others information it has provided. So finally, you will see in summary, it has provided all these details. So again, it has provided here is the summary of the latest analyst recommendation. The same thing when we call earlier, we were able to get it. And this is a summary. And latest news is these are the latest news about that. So in a one agent, we are able to interact in a one master agent or in a one team. We have added multiple agents as a team member, and then we have given instruction and we have asked the uh, question or given the prompt. According to that, this team agent is do the reasoning, planning, and delegating tasks to these two tools, tool agents, uh, two different agents, and those agents itself having their own tools. With help of those tools, they are able to perform the task and give us the response. So this is the example of multi-agents scenarios and how is easy and simple it is. So if we would be requiring to write this code in LangChain and LangGraph, you can understand how much code it would be. We will now look into next feature or capability of Phidata.